from Phoenix, Arizona. Now batting, D. Gordon. Live inside Chase Field, we're getting ready for baseball from the desert. Tonight it's Diamond Dynasty Baseball between Japan and Anaheim. Should see some great battles out of these two. Next. Now at the plate, D. Gordon. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off with a 51. Center fielder.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Underway now in the Valley of the Sun as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. Breaking ball is swung on and bounced to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly, and that's the first out. Stepping up now, J.D. Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. The changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. Over to Smoke at first, and there are two away. Now at the plate, Joey Gallo.
Third baseman, Joey.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. And the inning is over. Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll lead things off.
Third baseman, Joey
Ready to
Gallo.
deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moustakas is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, J.D. Martinez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Contreras moving to his left. 2 gone. Standing in, Bryce Harper looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Conforto is there, and they go down in a hurry here. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brian Dozier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. Dozier waiting on the 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1. 3-1. Here it is. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
2 balls and a strike now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Smoke has a play. He's got it 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Wilson Contreras, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Striding into the box, Michael Conforto. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Martinez giving chase. And that retires the side. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. The 2-0. And right into the shift. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. And right into the shift. Moustakas is there. And that's out number 1. So digging in now, Cody Bellinger. First delivery to him on the way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Ball 2 now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
The 3-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Dozier fields it cleanly, and he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored, and he'll be a single. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Dozier makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. 2 balls and a strike to Dozier. Throw over to the bag, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 2-1 home. There's a sinker that misses for a ball.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around it?
He's on the move again from first. He's short, hit hard, and that's the second out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A ball and no strikes. That's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
In the dirt here, and he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. Sinker misses, ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Paul DeYoung, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto giving chase. Makes the catch, and that'll return. Stepping into the box, Troy Tulowitzki, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. 3rd inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Tapper up the line. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jake Arrieta.
Jake Arrieta.
Down the 3rd baseline to his right, Gallo. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here, 2 away. Here's D. Gordon now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he lays off there, 1-0.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
3rd inning, no score to this point. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the 3rd base umpire. Ball 2. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit down the 3rd baseline. And this will stay inside the 3rd base bag. A fair ball. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Slider's in for a strike. And a changeup runs in on him, and he's got a duck out of the way.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And this misses for ball 4. The 2nd walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Ready for another chance? Brian Dozier. He drew a walk his first time up. Line drive to left. Bellinger will get there, and he puts it away. So here now's the pitcher, Justin Verlander. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Tough slider down low for a strike. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Joey Gallo. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Good sharp slider there, and he couldn't catch up to it. 2-1 now. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Swinging a ground ball to third. This is foul for the first strike.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Now a pitch swung on and grounded out to Tulowitzki at shortstop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Again, he sends it out of play. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dozier shading to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again, Michael Conforto. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bellinger's in pursuit. He makes the catch. What a play. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Bryce Harper flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
A strike, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air to center field. Gordon waits on it. 1 away. Riding in once again, Cody Bellinger. Set. Here it comes. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Into the box, Brian Dozier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Arrieta sets. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. And he misses there. 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Harper stands at second with 2 gone. And he lays off, so it's full now. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Into the box now, Justin Smoke reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Now the 1-0. It is in there for strike one. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball three.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Now in the box, Troy Tulowitzki. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Ryan Schimpf. Come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. On the ground to second base. This could be two. One there, and that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. Ready once again, D. Gordon. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. This one's down to third. Gallo takes it in. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
stepping into the box. Paul DeYoung. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. Familia is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are two keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
3-2 now. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. In now, Justin Verlander. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. So 1-1 home. Bat splinters as this is on the ground to first base. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Joey Gallo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And that misses for ball one. The 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that means J.D. Martinez gets to it with 2 outs as well. Ready for another shot now, J.D. Martinez. He's a gold player who adds a potent power back to this lineup. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
3-0 to him now. 3-1 to Martinez.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Back to work now is Verlander as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike one. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Martinez, and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Grounded back up the middle. There is Dozier. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Ready once again, Mike Moustakas. He was a ground out victim last time up. Popped high in the air. Gallo is there for it. And that's the third out. Here's Bryce Harper now. They'll get things started.
Right.
Things not looking.
Right. Harper.
First delivery to him on the way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Dribbled to the right side. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelet. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And right into the shift. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Martinez. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in to try it again, Cody Bellinger. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Britton pauses, coming at him with the 0-1. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker.
There seem to be different philosophies on it, so
got him looking, and that riding in once again, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 2-0 count. The pitch. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. Doolittle, a rare South Dakota-born ball player. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a changeup. A ball and a strike now. 2-1. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Pulled toward right center field. Martinez coming on. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's one away now. So a runner at first now with one away, and danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop Troy Tulowitzki. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
2-2 now. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. The Dozier for one. Back to first, but it's right by him. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. Edwin Encarnacion will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Edwin Encarnacion. Now pitching, Wade Davis.
Now Asenka runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. 2-0 now. Into the corner and slicing foul. Set and the 2-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Here's Brian Dozier now.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. Now Dozier with a drive out to left field. Looking up is Contreras. And gone. An absolute bomb. Ready for another chance? Justin Smoke. He was a ground out victim last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Martinez has a read on it. 1 away. Digging in once again, Paul DeYoung. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike 1. 3-1. 3-2, full count. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Wade Davis. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Jim Edmonds will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning.
Well, the play's been made, and that...
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, D. Gordon. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Leading off with the 51.
Chance here for Dozier at second. Reined in. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Here's J.D. Martinez. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily from the stretch. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Throw comes in from Martinez, and that'll force the runner to hold on at third base.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He homered back in the third inning in this one.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. 1-1. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. The 1-2. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the insurance run comes across to score from third. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Brian Dozier, and their runners at the corners now. Dylan Betances comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out. Martinez has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Now a 6-3 game. So a runner at first now with one away, and standing in the left-handed hitting third baseman Mike Moustakas. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. Well, obviously not fighting on the first two, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here. First pitch of the at-bat. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Gallo at second. Moustakas at first. One gone. On the ground is short. This could be two. There's one. On the smoke. It's a double play, and that'll... Digging in and looking for more, Joey Gallo. He singled his last time.
Third baseman, Joey Gallo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Moustakas in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning. So digging in now, J.D. Martinez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he got him. And now Bryce Harper. He's got a hit in. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Pulled toward right center field. Gordon on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Ready for another shot now, Michael Conforto. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one. And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
Another 1-2 delivery. And another foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. DeYoung is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So here now, Travis Shaw will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Grounded weakly to the right side. Dozier scoops it up, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's D. Gordon now. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Nate Jones comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Leading off from the stretch. They'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats. Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-1 home. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Gordon racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brian Dozier, he went deep last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Sanchez stands at first with 1 out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Here's Justin Smoke now. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball. The 2-1 hit hard to the right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. On to first, and that's your ball game. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. Well, the roof is closed. So coming to the plate, Trey Turner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way. Underway now in the Valley of the Sun as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Hamels ready with the 1-1. And there's ball two now. Hamels has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base. Fly ball right down the line in left. Bellinger is in pursuit, and he makes the catch in the corner. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Pitch out, nothing doing. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
There's a called strike on a changeup.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So here's the cleanup hitter, Charlie Blackmon.
Center fielder, Charlie.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
1-2 now. Now the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. He'll get it into second, and he's safe. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch is circle changed just a bit inside, and it's 2-0 now. Here's Hamels now on 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Oh, you had him fooled there. It's 3-2 now.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Right fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Shot towards second. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Sano, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. No balls and a strike to count. I'm set with the 0-1. Missed with the breaking ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets it.
And the throw is in time to... Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Joey Gallo.
And the changeup is way low that time. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And that one stayed up a little high. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Price ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 from Price. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations. It's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Again, a 1-2. Oh, he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. And now Bryce Harper. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
You want to talk about setting the tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
Sanchez is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire this. Standing in, Pee Wee Reese. Here comes the first pitch.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
2-0 now.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
2-1 now. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. First pitch on its way. Called strike over the outside corner. Here's the 0-1. He's running. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Turner. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Dozier has it. And there are 2 away now. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In there, strike 1. The 0-1. Fouled away. And an off-speed pitch swung. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez. And they'll need him to get something going here. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
2 balls and a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Way out in front. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Coming to the plate now, Cody Bellinger. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. George Springer come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And a ball 1-0. Here's Price now on 1-0. To the left side, but it's well fouled. The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Count even at 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. On the move is Martinez. And that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Brian Dozier. He'll get to take his first cuts here from the stretch. They'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation, 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball.
And we'll have to leave it there. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out. Try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one just missed outside.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
And he'll just try and throw off the pitcher as that's in for strike one. The 3-1. Just catches the inside corner for strike two.
Love that pitch right there. And he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Dozier is calling for it, and that ends the inning. Here's Justin Smoak now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First delivery to him on the way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Turner stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. So coming to the plate, Paul DeYoung, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The cutter runs outside, ball one. The 1-0 is laid off for ball two. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1 the count now. Here's Price on 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll leave things up to Cole Hamels, the pitcher. Tapper up the line, and that is off the first base bag. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Riding in once again, Joey Gallo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Line drive to center field. Blackman is going to have room out. Stepping in, Marcell Ozuna as we begin the top of the 4th.
Right fielder, Marcell
Ozuna swings, and it's hit well to left. Back goes Springer. Gone to lead off the inning. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Sano.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball one.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. The 3-1. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4. Now to the plate, the pitcher, David Price. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A pitch out. The throw. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Has a look, now the pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is. Here's J.D. Martinez. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1-1 the count now. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the first pitch here from Price. This is on the ground over to first. The second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. He drew a walk his first time up. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Blackman will get there, and he puts it away. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Martinez. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He had that 2-run home run back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. In there, no balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Ready for another shot now. Charlie Blackman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. Count even now at 1-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that leading off the inning, George Springer, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. The throw into second. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. Settling in now, Brian Dozier. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. called strike at the knees. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Hard hit at third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping into the box, Justin Smoke. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. And the changeup is way low that time. The 2-1 on its way. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The next 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. Standing in, Paul DeYoung. So far 0 for 1 with a fly out. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway out to deep center. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Miguel Sano is going to grab a bat now and hit for the pitcher Hamels.
Number 20, Miguel Sano.
Left side of the infield into the shift. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily in the side. Wade Davis takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Here's J.D. Martinez. They'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. Just a tick behind for a strike. Comes set and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Number 4.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
Now batting, right fielder.
First pitch on its way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Started that swing a bit too early. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Marcell Ozuna goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Ready once again, Pee Wee Reese. It was a walk in his last trip. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2. There's a fastball that misses.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout, and he will indeed make the play. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Joey Gallo. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Joey Gallo.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. hit in the air out to center field. After it is Blackman. He's there and records the first out. Ready for another chance? J.D. Martinez. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So digging in now, Bryce Harper. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
1-1. 1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Bases are empty. The 2-2. Popped up. Sano is there. 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter. Gary Sanchez.
Your attention, please. Now
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Here's George Springer. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Michael Conforto will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance. But it won. Ryan Butcher takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Nope. And a fastball just a bit up. Sanchez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Right side, hit hard. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So striding in, Brian Dozier, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Next to hit will be the pitch. pitcher. Michael Brantley is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. To his left, Dozier. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Popped him up. Sanchez moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. Striding in once again, Cody Bellinger. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter.
And the throw to first is there. The inning.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher coming on now, and we'll get a look at the hard-throwing right-hander Brandon Morrow. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. Morrow, a California-born ball player. He throws a four-seam fastball, a cutter, and a slider. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Blackmon going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
In the last at-bat, Matty V, that was a changeup he hit to straightaway center field. This guy looks to hit the ball right through the middle of the diamond. And if you elevate the ball like he did on that last one and get that ball up in the zone, he could take you out of the ballpark.
Jim Edmonds will pinch hit here, and he has the potential.
Jim Edmonds. Now pitching.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Edmonds is among one of the elite hitters in today's game in terms of facing off against left-handed pitching. And even more impressively, he is, of course, left-handed himself. Really a rare talent.
You just don't play.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field. And that is going to clear the wall. A home run. Ready once again, Charlie Blackmon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I mean, this has been an interesting at-bat. We haven't seen, out of all the pitches, a single one in the strike zone, and yet we're in a full count. Don't be surprised if he throws the rosin down.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is lifted out to left. Conforto will reach out with one hand to make the... Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. First offering on its way. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on to get that tied run to the plate.
Center fielder, number 28, J.D. Martinez.
D. Gordon will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 9, D. Gordon.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Another look to first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Ready for another chance. Bryce Harper not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Blackman is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Stepping in and ready for it.
Catcher, Harry Sanchez.
He's set and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
The 2-0 on the way. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 5-5 ball game. Standing in, Michael Conforto, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Way out in front. Bounce to the right, into the loaded up infield. Turner has it on to first, and this will remain. Here's Miguel Sano.
Leading off for Tokyo, third baseman, Miguel Sano.
He's set. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dozier shading to his right. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Pee Wee Reese. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes ball 1. Now the 1-0. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. So coming to the plate, Eugenio Suarez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
2-1 the count. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
You know, that could really be an effective pitch to a guy.
And we'll have to leave it there. Archie Bradley comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hard liner to center field. And it's a base hit. So there you go. The potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the ninth. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here's the first pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball. Called strike over the outside corner. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. Now the 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Now a throw over, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And there he goes towards second. Grounded up the first baseline. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base. So striding forward now, Paul DeYoung, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Sean Doolittle will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Too low, 1-0. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. Now both runners on the move. Now a bunt attempt here. Pickoff move to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. The 1-1 pitch. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Relay to first. Sean Doolittle takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Conforto will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Now pitching.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. So that'll extend the inning and keep it alive for Charlie Blackmon. Here's Charlie. Blackmon now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 1-1 pitch. Just got a piece up the line. Foul ball. Strike 2. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. Gordon over to his left, and that ends the inning. Here's D. Gordon now. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2 to first. Bellinger fields cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's J.D. Martinez, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Here's the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground toward the left. And there's out number 2. Digging in once again, Bryce Harper, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Martinez has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the... Stepping in, J.D. Martinez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game from the stretch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
And there's one down now. Coming to the plate now, Marcell Ozuna. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Settling in now, Miguel Sano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And they have taken the lead. Into the box now, Pee Wee Reese. He's open. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Harper is under it, and he makes the catch. Steve Cishek takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. The 2-1 hit sharply on the ground, but that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches base as the potential tying run here in extra innings. Now to the plate, Michael Conforto. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Hit out towards second. And he is out on the tag. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. So becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 0-1 the count. Cishek's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top. MLB The Show's.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the 51.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon. A bouncer to the left side. Killebrew fields it cleanly. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Our temperature, hot but not overly hot, 87 degrees here at first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty, one man out. And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2. Stepping in, Bryce Harper. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses. 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Outside, 3-0 now. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. In now, Babe Lada. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Slow roller back to the mound. 1 away. Stepping up now, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Grounded back up the middle. DeYoung's got it. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning. So here's Matt Kemp now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing by Kemp and a bouncing ball to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kemp has a read on it. 1 away. At the plate, Cody Bellinger. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cespedes is after it. 2 down. Here's Brian Dozier now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1. A little bouncer. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Loud contact by Dozier, and a ball with carry to left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. At the plate, Justin Smoke. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Boy, good hit.
The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Kemp has a read on it. And that's the third out. Leading off the inning, Brian Dozier, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is Harper, and Bryce has got it for the first out. Striding into the box, Nelson Cruz. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Back goes Harper into the bleachers and gone. Now at the plate, Harmon Killebrew. Here comes the first pitch. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are two away. So coming to the plate, Miguel Cabrera will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. No balls and one strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Hit back up the middle. DeYoung gathers it in. And a super play to gun his man down. Stepping in, Paul DeYoung. As we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Drilled to the left side, and that's through for a hit. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation. The pitcher, Paul Hamels, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Striding in once again, Joey Gallo. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pedro Strop is going to come on to pitch here. In just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. First offering on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch.
3-1 to Martinez.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
And he misses ball 4. Sean Doolittle is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Doolittle, pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
That's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
And that is through into center field, a base hit. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kemp has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is... Stepping into the box, Yadier Molina. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
Yadier
Ball
Molina.
one. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Dozier fields it cleanly, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Sean Doolittle. First delivery to him on the way. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. There is Dozier. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Babe Lotta. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Hamels ready with the 1-1. Missed with a breaking ball. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper is there. And that retires the side. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Cespedes. He's there and records the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Brian Dozier got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Dozier tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. And there's out number 2. Digging in, the switch hitter, Justin Smoke, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. It's taken down and in for a ball. 2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Three balls and a strike now to Smoke. Here's the 3-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Lotta comes up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. The 1-0 home. Hard on the ground towards short. And there's one away. So here's Matt Kemp now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. This one's down to third. Killebrew got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. At the plate, Paul Hamels. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Chopper to short. On to first, and there were 2 down. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Joey Gallo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. The 1-0 home is a slider that misses below the zone. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Here's J.D. Martinez. It was a walk in his last trip. A ball and no strikes. Gallo. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
3-0 to him now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk. Ready for another chance? Nelson Cruz. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Harper has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and here is the killer, Harmon Killebrew. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Sanchez over to his right, and he brings it in on the warning track. Settling in now, Miguel Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. The 1-0. Misses. Ball 2. Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Bryce Harper. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Bryce Harper.
Popped him up. Molina waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2, he's flown out twice. High and deep to right center. Calling for it, Cruz. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And that one just missed outside.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and he will get there to make the... Digging in to try it again. Yadier Molina will lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Yadier Molina.
The cutter runs outside, ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball two. Now the 2-1 pitch. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Takes this the other way to right, and Molina's aboard with base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Digging in for his second at bat. Sean Doolittle. Dale Murphy will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And that misses inside 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Harper on the run. One down. So the lineup flips over. And digging in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Scorch to third. To Dozier for one. On to first, it's a double play. Wade Davis is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Dozier will start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel today. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 1-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Kemp has a read on it. 1 out. Here's Justin Smoke now. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cespedes is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another shot now. Paul DeYoung. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Cruz makes the catch, and that'll retire. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
And that's out number one. So here's Matt Kemp now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Darren O'Day takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. We'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
Under it is Dozier, and there are 2 away now. Here's Brian Dozier now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. The 0-1 pitch. Missed with a slider.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And that will conclude. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Darren O'Day. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Jim Edmonds is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. 0-1, here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And that one just missed outside. The 2-1 home to Edmonds. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Here's Joey Gallo now. It was a walk in his last trip. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. D. Gordon will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Miguel Sano come on to pinch hit now with the runner at first and nobody out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. One there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just a 1 out. Striding in once again, J.D. Martinez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Down and away, 1 ball and no strike. Sano, base runner at first with 1 out. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Lotta has a play. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
2 balls and a strike to count. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 scores would play the 8th. Hit in the air to left field. Cespedes is there, and that ends the inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll get things started. Jim Edmonds will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Ready for another chance? Harmon Killebrew, 0 for 2 with a line out and a pop out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Digging in, Miguel Cabrera. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Gets a small piece near the plate. On to first, and can you believe it? Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. Roberto Ozuna enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Number 25.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. On the move is Kemp. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Ready once again, Cody Bellinger. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is through into right field for a single. Stepping into the box, Brian Dozier. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Bellinger, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bellinger's off and running. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. Only play will be to first, so with the runner in motion, they stay out of the double play. Throw won't get him.
How about it? First baseman, Justin Moore.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Popped him up. Molina is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the... At the plate, Yadier Molina. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Molina is retired, and there's 1 away. J.D. Martinez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. DeYoung fields it cleanly. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Babe Lada. He'll swing it from the left side right here. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. And it's fouled away. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had, and for that, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it's awfully comforting to have a guy like this you can call on to shut the door for you. He went out there and put the hammer down, and sometimes that's easier said than done.
The winning pitcher is Cole Hamels. Loss goes to Francisco Liriano. Time of the ball, 2 hours and 42 minutes.